Happy New Year, everyone! It is 2017. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. I had to do that. Anyway, how's everyone doing? As you can see, it's a little different today. I am actually in front of the camera instead of behind it. I figured, well, since I'm going to be kind of doing an update video slash 2017 plans, I would go ahead and vlog the video for a change. I have this on my camera. I put fresh batteries in it, so we shall see how long this will last. One thing about my camera, it really sucks the life out of batteries, so we will see. Oh, excuse me. I have a little bit of a scratchy throat today. It is very cold outside. It's snowing here, and so I have a scratchy winter throat. Oh, anyway, I think I will just go ahead and do a little bit of an update first. I kind of forgot to bring everything up here. Oops. Oh well. But anyway, the last few months have been pretty busy. I think the last time I did an update was in October. And then in November, I didn't really do much stitching at all. I was sick. So, hardly got any stitching done. In December, I got a few things done. My most exciting project, I think I did, was Leonie. And I do have that hanging up in my room. And I will show you that here in a few minutes. I also finished an ornament. It was a start and a finish. It was a little unicorn. It's hanging on the tree downstairs. Yes, I still have my tree up. And so it's hanging there. And I started 2 other projects. I started, excuse me, a Winnie the Pooh Christmas project. And I also started a Joan Elliott for Christmas Angel set, which was a Design Works kit. That is going to be a present for my stepmom for next year, next Christmas. And I continued to stitch on another Joan Elliott angel. That's from the Ultimate Fantasy Cross Stitch magazine. It is I think it's called Inspirational Angel. And I am almost finished with it. And I haven't quite decided if I'm going to put it away and work on it again next year, or I'm just going to keep working on it. So, anyway, that's kind of the idea of what has been happening in the last few months since I last did an update. If you just hold on for a moment, I'll probably stop the video and I will go get my one finished object that I can show you right now. Hello everyone, I am back. This is Leonie by Nora Corbett. This is a free design on her website. I think her website is Marabilia. Anyway, she turned out really lovely. I do love her. She's hanging up in my room. She's on 14 count Aida. I hand dyed for myself. She has lots of bling, lots of beads. I use mostly DMC in the colors for her. I did at one point try one variegated thread that I found at a local quilt shop here. I didn't really like it, so I will not be using that again. And she has a green bead here in the middle. That's supposed to represent the goddess in the movie Moana. I think they call her Tafiti, and she has a anyway, if you guys see the movie Moana, you guys kind of would understand what that represents. And that was my daughter's idea because she loves the movie Moana, and she asked for something that would represent, I guess the name of the necklace is called the Heart of Tafiti. I think that's the name of it. I am not 100% sure. But Moana wears this necklace in the movie, and so that's what she asked for, and I agreed. So I am really happy with this, and I love it, and it's been something I've been really enjoying in my room. I wake up in the morning and I see it hanging on the wall with all her shiny, glittery beads, and it instantly puts a smile on my face. So, to finish. Alright, so I think I will go ahead and explain a little bit about my 2017 plans. So, recently I made a list of all my projects, all my UFOs, and a couple of my kitted up items. I'm sorry if you hear the door rattling. That is either the cat trying to get in or my daughter from downstairs. So she is playing out in the snow right now with the other kids. So you'll probably hear the door rattling sometimes. I am sorry about that. My daughter was calling for me, and so I just stopped. Usually that's one of the occurrence around here. Like, even though she's been playing outside for quite a bit, usually when I do something, Mom, oh Mom, where are you? It's okay. It's fine. I took care of it. She was looking for a carrot for her snowman, so you need a carrot nose. It's fine. But you will still probably hear the door rattling at some point. So, anyway, I will go ahead and talk about my 2017 plans. So, anyway, I was saying I did make a list of all my projects. That includes whips, UFOs, and kitted up projects that I kitted myself. And I was really looking at my list and really considering it, and I'm going, wow, I have a lot more projects going on than I thought I did. And I'm not exactly sure if I'm comfortable with that number. So I have currently 8 whips that I am working on, which is Rainbow Trails, J Mermaid, by Nora Corbett, Pink Ballerina by Leslie Tier, Tulip Fairy by Joan Elliott, Fall Sampler by Doreen Jones, Winnie the Pooh Christmas, that's a leaflet. I'm not exactly sure who it's by. And I have 2 Joan Elliott Angels I am working on. So, and then I went through my UFO list, and I have 5 items on my UFO list. Try saying that 10 times. Anyway, and with all that list, there are 2 items that I want to restart. I'm not sure this year, but some year. One of these years. Another one, most likely, is going to be kept a UFO basically because I was having so much trouble with the chart, and that was Nursery Rhymes by Joan Elliott. I will give it another shot this year and see if I can figure out. The other two items that I know for certain I want to come off of the UFO list and go into my current whips is Frog Dancer by Design Works and Chalkboard You Are My Sunshine by Design Works. So that will make 10 whips. And I really plan on just this year committing to those 10 whips and putting my effort into it. Now I have two projects that I want to see finished this year. Actually, I take that back, 3. And that is Rainbow Trails. That is my oldest whip. I would like to see it finished. And then I would like to see Jade Mermaid finished. That is supposed to be a birthday present. It was going to be a Christmas present, but I just didn't have enough time to finish it. It's supposed to be a birthday present for my daughter, and her birthday is in April. So, that's going to be one that I hope to finish. Really, well, no, let me rephrase that. I really hope I can put my time and effort and will make it a finish in time for her birthday. And then my last one that I really love, and I think I enjoy stitching on the most, is Leslie Tier's Pink Ballerina. And I am halfway done with that chart. I have her upper body finished, so. And then I will need to work on her tutu and then the border, and I will be finished with it. So I can definitely see those 3 projects becoming a finish. So I'm really considering working out a rotation. I'm not really a rotation person, so I'm not exactly sure how that will work. I did attempt a rotation, I think it was in October, where I did a theme rotation, meaning that each week there was a certain theme and certain pieces went with that theme. Like, I think I did one week ladies, the other week cute patterns, and then another week seasonal, like Halloween or something like that. And it worked out well for me. And I think I'm going to reconsidering doing my rotation like that, because it makes it more fun for me. I'm a very creative person and very imaginative, and I just, if I have like a little story, I don't know if that makes sense, it just works for me. So I think I'm going to try that again this year. Of course, even though I do have a lot of whips, I do plan on having new starts. But I think I'm going to try to control that a little bit this year. I am participating in the magazine South that was started by Suzanne from Cross My Stitch and Heather from Heather Stitches. And I plan on joining in. I think it's really fun, and I have tons of magazines, both on my tablet, both down and downstairs on my bookshelf. I also have lots of books, and I might be picking a few from books too. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and show you one of those new starts. Hold on just one moment. I have to wake up my tablet. Alright, my tablet is awake, so I will be able to show you what I am going to be working on as part of the sew. I will probably be doing other things too from other magazines. This is from, it is Cross Stitch Collection, February 2014, and I think this is actually 2 parts. First part is actually in January 2014. So, and this is called Animal Calendar, or maybe Animal Magic by Lucy Heaton. I don't know if you guys can see the picture or not. I am just hoping that you will be able to. I'm sorry if you cannot. Anyway, what it is, in case you cannot see it, it is a monthly calendar. Last year when I did the Joan Elliott calendar tennies, I really enjoyed that project. I think it was my favorite thing that I did all year long, was those teddies. So this year I want to do another calendar, and so I found this within my magazines, and I decided that will work for me. And so I will be starting that in the next few days. I still have to gather some supplies, pick my fabric, pick out the threads, make sure I have everything. Another project that I'm going to start, most likely today, since it is, I forget the name of the style. I think it's New Year, New Start. And I will be stitching. I'm sorry, I'm wondering if this is going to be glary. I will try not to be glary. Joan Elliott's, I think her name is Rose Maiden. Is it? Oh, sorry, Rose Lady by Design Works. I've been wanting to start this kit since October, and I haven't. But I'm going to. So, yes, that's my plan. Oh, I forgot. I am going to be switching out the fabric though. It comes with white Aida, and I don't want to use white Aida, so I'm going to use this blue Aida that I have. So those are I think my starts I'm going to be working on. Another thing I did join in was Stitch from Stash 2017. I was a little hesitant to join in because I don't feel like I have a spending problem, especially when it comes to cross stitch, and I do usually budget myself to either $25 or $30 a month when it comes to my cross stitch. But I do realize that I do get sometimes carried away when it comes to patterns. So I did join in. I gave myself a $25 a month budget, and I will be doing my best to stick with that. I'm sorry, kids outside playing. And so, anyway, lost my train of thought. So yeah, I'm going to be using that budget towards patterns. I'm not using that towards supplies though. I plan on, I've been saving already for to get some new DMC colors. I've been saving since October, so and I plan on, if I need fabric, to get fabric if I need it. So let me see, what else? I did get a few gift cards from Christmas. I did get a few gift cards from Amazon, and I did get a few gift cards from Joann's. So if I need anything, or if I want anything, I have those two to use. There are a few patterns that I have been already saving for. I did start to save for when last year, I think in November. There are 2 Joan Elliott designs that I would like in my stash, and that is Aurora, I think her name is, and Dragon Maiden. And there's another chart too that she just released. It was a calendar one. Anyway, I've been setting money aside for that purchase, and I expect that to be happening sometime this year. Anyway, I just figured I would go ahead and do a heads up. And that there are a few things I do plan on purchasing, even though I am on this stash, I guess we call it stash diet. I don't know. Anyway, but anyway, why I've really decided to do this, because I went through my list of whips, and I went through my whole big stash of kits, and I realized that I had plenty. I had plenty of things to stitch, and so there are other things I kind of would like to start saving for too, you know, other than cross-stitch things. The main thing in my mind that comes to mind is my daughter has been asking for a trip to Disneyland. And Disneyland is really quite expensive. The trip would be expensive. And we were hoping to take my daughter when she's around 10 or 11. So I figured that would give us enough time as a family to start saving. And even though I've been using, usually my budget for cross-stitch patterns and stuff is about $25 a month, I'm hoping that there's a few months where I can use that budget to go towards my daughter's trip, take my daughter to Disneyland. So, but I will just see what happens. I mean, I really don't plan on getting a whole lot of different purchases other than those few little patterns I want. And I am continuing, I forgot to mention this, I am continuing my magazine subscriptions. So, that is not changing. So anyway, I'm sorry, I'm laughing at myself. This is kind of a really strange 2017 plans, but pretty much just that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, I am going to try to really work on what I have already, and I think one thing I'm also trying to plan in is I hope to more join in sales on Facebook. I'm trying to get more into social media in the Facebook groups, and I have 2 separate accounts. I have one for my personal family and friends that are local, and then I have another account that I use for cross stitch. And I haven't, before these last few months, I haven't really been on there. And now I'm starting to get into it more, and I'm trying to join in more. So that's what I hope to too this year. It really did help too, like Facebook groups during election time. I'm sorry, you hear my cat. She's trying to break in. Election was rough, and I really enjoyed everyone's beautiful projects. Kind of helped kind of take my mind off of things, and yeah, I really appreciate the groups and looking at everyone's beautiful projects. Also coming up, I think this year, is that I think I might have a channel name change. When I first joined Flosstube, I was kind of like, I wasn't sure what name to pick, and I picked Stitching Along because I was like, well, I kind of just stitch along in life, you know, I'm just kind of going along, and you know, and that was kind of my thinking. And then I realized, oh, it goes more towards Stitch Along, you know, like all these groups that, you know, have certain projects you join in on certain days. I'm gonna let the cat in. I'm sorry, she is going crazy. Come on, Crystal. Anyway, so I'm actually not a person that really joins in a lot in stitch-alongs, even though I'm trying to. But I kind of figure, well, it's not really matching the name of my channel and what I do. So I'm thinking of some different names. So I hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Sorry about that. She decided she wanted to jump up there. Anyway, I wanted to say bye to everyone. I hope you have a happy new year. And happy stitching! Bye!